Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a review on the Harbor Freight spindle grinder. I'm going to be going over the pros and the cons so you can decide if it's a good tool for your shop.
We got the spindle grinder at Harbor Freight for $100. The regular price is $149, but they have sales a lot. So that right out of the box, it comes with these different spindle attachments. These are really nice. Depending on what kind of handle you've got, you might want a different size. Even if you have one knife that's about the same size as another, the curve that you get in the finger guard or the back part of the handle might be different than another one you've made that's pretty similar. I'll be showing the different areas of hit later on in the video. So on the base right here, you want to make sure you get the right size. So on this one right here, if I use the one that I had previously, you can see there's a big gap. And this can slide around, and I've also dropped things in there and it's really hard to get out. You can also get a part of the handle stuck in that hole and it can mess up your handle. So really easy to get the right size. Just make sure you select the right one. So with a spindle grinder, I only have two cons. My first one is the sandpaper on these attachments. They wear out pretty quick. I got like 4 or 5 knives and then it starts looking like this. But the good thing is you can get an 18 pack for about $30 on Amazon. That's not too bad. My other con is the speed. There's only one speed. I wish you could choose to go faster. It's not too bad, it just takes a little bit more time, but I still think it's well worth it.
So this is a knife that I'm going to be using. So you can see right in here, it's kind of square and I want it more rounded. So I'm going to be using this one just to get it rounded. You can see there's a lot of space in there. So it's not how I want it right now. This will make it a lot easier. So first I'm going to take this one off. They're really easy to remove, as long as you don't put them too tight, like I probably did. I think I'm going to go with the smaller one, at least in the beginning, to see how it goes.
I use this mostly for the shaping after the handle's already on, but I do like to get it the right shape before. I just do a little bit of sanding on this. I do most of my profiling on my belt grinder, and I'll go to this just to make sure it lines up. So it takes a little bit of time. You can see it started. Like I want to get it so it's totally smooth before I move on to the next step.
Alright, so now I got it right how I want, but because I did that, I'm going to have to flatten this a little bit. also take this down a little bit. So I'm gonna go do that on the grinder, and then I can heat treat this knife.
So now I've done the rough shaping on the grinder, but you can see I got my flat spots, but there's those 2 spots where I couldn't hit on my belt grinder. And if I did, I might take parts away that I don't want to. So you can see if I continued going, I would, on the right, I would hit that spot that I need to hit, but on the left it's gonna wear down a little bit on the handle, and that can cause grooves that you don't want. You can actually see one right there going a little bit too far. So that's where the spindle grinder is nice. And because I already got the shape before I attach the handle, after I'm done, it's gonna line up perfectly. Really like this grinder. It does what it does really well. I only use it for a couple things, just what I showed, and also if I'm making a knife that has a hole in the handle, like a karambit. I don't use it for a lot, but what I do use it for, I'm really impressed with. It just makes it a lot easier and makes your knives look a lot better in the end. If you found this review helpful and you want to see more like it, let me know in the comments, and I will see you in my next one.